Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 12 o'clock in Baltimore on a good Tuesday. Day 36, we are moving through this sequence. Or if you're replaying it, it's day 37, or if you're replaying it and it's day 3. Fantastic. Make this your practice, make this your time. And I want to take us back just for a moment to the space of the heart. And when we were working at the heart, how important it was to elevate your spirits. That there is a strength of energy that's more available when we are in a state where we're excited about what we're doing, where what we're doing has a greater purpose. And so, as you practice today, if this is the space of our mastery, if this is the space where we begin to interact with our thinking, with our perceiving, with how we express ourselves, with how we hear, use this space in connection with that energy of the elevated state of your heart. So that there's the possibility of celebration in all that you hear, that you are being praised in what you hear, that you are being praised, that you are sharing praise in the way that you express yourself. When you go into the grocery store and you get change, that you are expressing yourself from that elevated state of heart. That the elevation comes through you. That you are a force of shifting the frequency around you from big and low and slow into something swift and more malleable and more brilliant. When we feel heavy or low or disconnected, deepen your breath into your chest, elevate your state, even a hand on the body, a greeting. Breathing in, I notice my heart. Breathing out, I bring love to my heart. We've been doing this for 2 weeks now, and it's reminding me that loving something is in such an active state. That it's something that I must build like a muscle to pick things up. Instead of just waiting for love to somehow ooze out of me, this is something I can cultivate and know and share. It's a part of my expression. Good morning. I send you love. Good morning. I am loved. Ridiculously loved. Imagine how this changes everything that we have to offer. So get yourself set up. You've got a blanket, 2 blocks. Your music is 5 vishuddha. Tel Aviv. I just had to check in. Hello, Deborah. She is seeing us in Tel Aviv. Michelle is seeing us in Baltimore. We have friends in Australia, in New Zealand, in Italy, in the UK, in Germany. We are spreading. Good morning. And if Kathleen is tuning in, if Teresa is tuning in, if Jennifer is tuning in, or Shannon tuning in, the West Coast is listening. Thank you for your time. Bring your palms together and tune in. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, bring your palms together. And clear away what time it is. Clear away, is it light, is it dark? Clear away, is it summer, is it fall? And let your hands be still and be in exactly right now. Exactly right here. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me. Guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. Inhale 3 times with me. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Your playlist starts at Oceans. 5 Vishuddha off of Spotify. Come to lie on your back. Good morning, my loves. Hello. Elevate your state and express that to yourself and then everywhere else. Good. Tap your feet, wag your tail, tap your heels, settle in. Bring the palms down beside your hips and just the right hand up and over. Soften your right shoulder into the floor. Reach your fingertips away, left fingertips towards your heels, right overhead, and right hand down. Left hand overhead. It's that simple, it's that easy. Drop your left shoulder. Notice the space in the left throat and bring it down. Here we go, right hand, inhale. Exhale down. You are smoothing the interior of your shoulder joints, the interior of your chest and your breath. Inhaling, hand overhead. Exhaling, you bring it down. Take your time. One more each side. Make it yours. And hands down. You turn your palms open, turn your thumbs away, relax your arms, your elbows, your chest, your throat, your fingertips, your face. Good morning and welcome. We have nothing to say but the truth. Roll up, roll over. Unfolding your blanket, kneeling. Heels of your hands underneath the shoulders, round and release. Inhale as you open, exhale as you round. Good. Keep that moving as you put your thumbs, point them forward, turn your fingertips away from the center line. Now try to draw your hands apart and move more swiftly to the space at the base of your neck, where your neck meets your back, where your throat meets your chest. Move from there. 3, 2, good. Turn your fingertips forward again. Thumbs point towards each other. And the right knee into the chest and back. So same movement in the spine. The body just starts to follow. The spine moving the thigh moving the heel. Exhale in, inhale, open. Draw your right knee to your right shoulder and cross to the left. Bring your ear towards your knee, get a little deeper into the side body. And step your right foot wide, right foot flat to the floor, onto your fingertips. And fold your hips back towards your heels. Arms grow long. Inhaling, coming up, broaden the chest and the collarbones. Exhale, folding down. Inhaling up. Out and down. A little bit side to side. The elbows open. The spine lengthens. Rising. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Put a block underneath your left hand. And a big back circle. So we're familiar with this asana warm-up. If you've been doing this every day, then slow it down or quicken it and really listen for how can you reach through the bicep to the right thumb? How can you reach from the right hip to the right side of your heart? In your familiarity, where can you go that's new? Right hand beside your ear. Once your outer body knows where to go, notice the lining of your hip, the lining of your knee. Tuck your left toes under, lift off. So lift the left hip and rotate through the spine. Turn your right palm to face the floor, drawing your shoulder down into its socket and the chin into the armpit. Feel the lining of your right side abdomen. And set down. Cat-cow just 5 times. In and out through the right side body. Good. And from there, the knee to the chest, opening back, and exhale in. Good. Left knee to shoulder and cross to the right. Exhale in, inhale, open. Left foot flat to the floor. Fingertips. Fold your hips back and down. Rise up, broaden everything. And then a tuck of the chin, the tail going back, fold. And rise. And fold. Rising up, left foot outside of your left hand. Turn your toes out to the left. Put the block under your right hand and backward circles. That you're using the fingers to draw the shoulder up out of the body, that you're using the shoulder to lift the hip up out of the body, that you're using the heel to move forward and back. Left arm beside your ear and let it move. Tuck your right toes under, lift off. Lift your right hip. Rotate your left ribs over your right, your left hand out. In child's pose, widen your knees, put your toes together, and sit your hips to your heels. Fold in. Rising onto your shins, sweep wide, rise up, thumbs pointing back. And then hands wide, turn your thumbs down and bring the backs of your hands to your spine. Rising up, thumbs pointing back, hips forward. Sweeping down, backs of the hands to the spine. Open and close the hinge of your body. And then only the right side, right hand high, thumb points back. Look to the left as you fold. Left hand high. And look right. And continue alternating sides. Look left. Look right. One more each side. To downward facing dog. The arms long. The outer arms wrap back. The knees stay soft. The heels float. Without pressing your heart towards your feet, imagine you're floating your heart up, away from your collarbones. That as we open the throat, we're opening our ability to hear the truth in the world, which might be difficult and surprising and require change. And the truth of the world might be hearing how astounding you are. Can you let it in? Walk your feet to your hands. Walk your hands to your hips. Stand up tall. Let it through. Left foot steps back. Left hand high. Right hand, turn your thumb down, your shoulder forward, back of your hand up your back. Lifting up. Hinge at the hip, fold forward. Now if you need to, add a block beneath your left hand so that your hips shift to the center. The hips shift to the left. And from there, press into the balls of your feet, drop your head. If you don't need the block, fingers to the floor, and we inhale up. Good, exhale, fold down, turning your navel to the right. To rise. And to fold. One more, just this way. And to fold. And to stay. Your nose outside of your right shin. Lift your hips, tipping the tail up and the spine down towards the top of your head. Soften the upper back and lengthen the backs of your legs. Bend your right knee, step your left foot up, hands to hips, stand tall. Let it go. Let it through you, be complete. Right foot steps back. Left hand high. Right hand high, left thumb down to the mid-back. And hinge at the hips, folding. So block under the right hand or fingers to the floor. Your hips swing to the right. Spine is long, heart is long. And we move, inhaling up. And fold. Inhaling up. Square your hips. As you fold, turn your navel left. One more. Use it as a chance to lengthen your breathing. Now continue the long, smooth breath right where you are and bring your nose outside your left shin. Lift the backs of your hips, tip your tail up and your spine long. Firm your legs. And the right foot steps up, hands to hips. Let it through. Let it just drain out of you. The conversation, the effort, the sensation, let it pass. Left foot steps back. That is a practice of its own. The letting go. Can we find it in the pose? Arms long, back heel down. This is inhale, hands down. This is exhale, let it go. So inhale, find the posture, lengthen into the back heel, and then straightening up. Let it go. Reach. Give it all you have, and then let it go. And reach. Right hand down only. Turn your navel right and reach. One more time, just like that. Keep what you've built. Draw your navel back. Lift your left thigh. Draw your heart back. Lift your left thigh. Draw your ribs back. Turn your navel right. Now soften your shoulders and feel them widen. Feel the armpits broaden. And let your legs be strong. Let your chest be free. And if you choose, palms together, look up to your thumb. Lift up out of the navel, up out of the heart. And as you lean forward, step up and be down, let it through. Right foot steps back. Sweep forward, here's inhale. Hands down, here's exhale. In to reach. Can you let it go as you straighten your arms, turning your navel left? Reach, warrior one. Only the left hand down. And then reach again. Navel to spine. So the action is coming from your navel into your hands and from your navel into your feet. And stay. Lift your right thigh to bring your navel back. Lift your right thigh to bring your heart back. Navel turns left. To draw your ribs back, broaden your collarbones, soften your shoulders. Put your palms together and look to your thumbs. Navel back, ribs back, throat open. And then reaching forward, step up, let it through. Be done. There's a surge of sensation and then the wave passes. Knees soft, fold down, hands down, step back, down dog. Just be still in your dog for 3 breaths. Hands and knees, turn right over onto your back. Right hand overhead. And as it comes down, look to the left. Left hand overhead. Bring it down, turn to the right. Right hand and hip lifting up. And set down, look left. Left hand and hip, reach. And turn to the right. Reaching up. And look left. One more time. And look right. Turn your palms open, close your eyes. Feel the front of your belly, the front of your chest, up under the chin and the jaw. A sensation of light, a sensation of singing, of sound. Down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Sit down, put your hands behind you and your wrists, elbows wide, wrapping in. Press your hands to lift your heart. And again, roll back. Elbows in, rising tall. And let it go. So elbows gather in, tail goes down, heart comes up. Lift your seat and rock forward. And rock back and lift an inch. And rock forward. Open the chest and the feet and the hands, and a little higher. A little forward, up under the back and the center, so that the feet are under the heels, the shoulders are over the hands, and begin to lift your chin to drop your head, standing in your feet, standing in your hands. There's a current here moving from the hands through the forearms, through the shoulders. Firm your arms, engage with that current. Drop your head and let your belly float as you stand in your feet. Day after day, a little at a time, we change the patterns of our body, which begins to change the patterns of our thoughts. Sit down. Left foot extends. Wrap your left arm around the right shin. Revolve. Release to staff pose. Bend the left knee and wrap your right arm to turn left. And staff pose to turn right. And center to turn left. To center, to turn right. One more.